Everyone, my name is David Falstein. I'm in the second year of the PLDP program, and I actually started as an intern in the PLDP program in 2016. And I don't know about all of you, but a few years ago I didn't know what procurement was. So if you're asking yourself, what is procurement, or how do I know if procurement's like sort of the right career path for you? Maybe I can, my background and how I decided to join the program might help. So when I graduated from undergrad, I started in sales, into a sales management role. I knew all along that I kind of was geared towards law school. I didn't know that I wanted to do an MBA. But when I was in sales, I realized that I loved working with people. I loved the business side of things. I loved, influencing and trying to, seeing the tangible aspect of results that I can deliver from the actual sales. So then when I started in law school, I kind of realized that, wow, law is a lot of individual alone time working and analyzing things and analyzing problems. And I really loved that aspect of it, but I also missed sort of the people aspect and the business aspect of sales. So then I started to research a little bit more. And actually what I've come to realize is that procurement is a really good blend of analytical and business and people engagement. And so that's what, if that's something that you gravitate towards, a role where you can kind of feel that you can work on strategy, but also get to influence others and drive business forward and have tangible results, I think that the procurement is probably the right thing for you. So I did my JD MBA at Michigan State. I'm a licensed attorney, but I never really wanted to do a pure law, law sort of route. And so I started my career as an intern, started my career at J&J as an intern in the PLDP program, and I worked with the legal services sourcing category. So my project as an intern was sort of a benchmarking project where I worked with our outside counsel attorneys to determine what would be a good hourly rate. So if you think about the astronomically high rates that people pay lawyers nowadays, our J&J, we have actually a procurement category that manages all the outside counsel lawyers that J&J hires and determines what's a good hourly rate. And one of the things that I'm really passionate about is getting us to move away from an hourly rate model where we're paying for effort and to a model where we're actually just paying for results. And there's a lot of sort of innovative ways to do that where you can pay for a successful outcome in a litigation matter. And so that's sort of what I worked on as an intern, and then when I, had the pleasure of coming back full-time, I've continued on in the legal services category, working on developing our legal services sourcing strategy, and then also actually executing some sourcing projects. I recently worked on a reverse auction where we actually had, invited 6 firms to bid in an RFP on a certain amount of work. And then they had 1 hour to revise their pricing in a reverse auction, so they could see where was their rank. So they could see I was ranked 3rd out of 6 other law firms in terms of the total price that I'm offering to J&J. So then it encourages them all to lower their price, and so that was a really successful project where we had significant savings. And so that's one of the things that I'm working on now. I work here at World Headquarters in New Brunswick. And similar to my colleagues that have talked about the program, one of the things that I would summarize it up as is it's great exposure. The program really encourages you to move cross-sector. So when you're done with your 2-year program, they really encourage you to, if you're in Janssen, to move over to consumer or to move into medical devices. The program really wants people to grow and to improve, and so that's one of the things you see in the Leadership Development Summits. We went to Beersa, Belgium, and I think that was one of the best experiences of the program so far, getting to network with everyone else and really working on our sort of influencing training, leadership development training. So I've kind of stopped there and just say that I highly encourage you to continue to check out the program, speak to J&J at the career fairs, and I think that if you were to decide to join the program, you'd make a great decision. So thank you.